Good morning, everybody. It's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am doing my paper pumpkin. It arrived. There was a delay due to them being short a couple items in the kit for some of the subscribers. So we got an email saying that it was going to be delayed. So I knew that I wasn't going to get it right away. So today is the day. So please say hello to me when you join me. Thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your day to join me for some fun live crafting. Before we get started, I have just a few announcements. Remember that today is August the 26th. You have less than a week to redeem those bonus days coupons. You earned that in July. Here in Canada, it is $6 off of your order, no matter what size your order. And yes, you can combine multiple coupons to apply to one order. I also want to remind you of the special I have right now. I am trying very hard to earn the Maui 2021 incentive trip with Stampin' Up! So I have until September 30th to earn it. So for every $40 before tax and shipping that you spend either with me personally, contacting me, or in my online store, you are going to be entered to win a beautiful new Stampin' Cut Emboss machine as a thank you from me. I'm giving two away. One to my team members that either hit qualified or they promote before September 30th. One of those lucky ladies is going to get one of these from me. And then, of course, like I said, one of my fabulous customers, as I truly do appreciate you shopping with me. So one of my customers is going to get one of those as well. Now, my last thing is I want to announce my September class. My September class is Autumn Goodness, and it can be found in the August to December mini catalog, and the Autumn Goodness is right here on page 48. So, as always, the sign up is until September 10th. I always close it on the 10th of the month, so then I get a chance to get the products ordered in and the cards cut and the videos created in that, and then shipped out to your porch pickup. So, Autumn Goodness. Good morning, Jeannie. Good morning, Valerie. Thank you for joining me. Jeannie, you've got a wet, rainy day. It's going to rain here today as well. I think we're supposed to have 3 days in a row of rain, but that's okay. I have lots to get done. My Stampin' Up! Leaders Summit starts tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I am busy with that. Good morning, Marilyn. Good morning, Sue. So, Autumn Goodness. So, you have two options. These are the cards that I've created. So, option one is just the stamp set, and that is $30. This is for porch pickup. Option two is the bundle with these fabulous dies, and that is $77. And if you are not local and need me to mail it to you, you have to add on $14 for me to send it through Canada Post to you. Yes, I got my double batch of salsa finished, Jeannie. So these are my three cards that will be part of the class. I have used the fence. Now, if you choose just the stamp set, you will have to fussy cut a couple of the elements. The fence will be cut for you. And then this one here. And then, so you would have to just fussy cut it around if you chose not to get the dies. So you would have to fussy cut this element and this element here. The wheelbarrow and the fence would already be die cut for you, as well as this one here you would need to die cut, the stamped images. So these are the 3 cards. So as always, my class is you create 6 cards, 2 of each of the 3 designs. I provide a PDF that gets emailed to you as well. Embedded in that PDF is a video link, so you have both the written and the visual instructions. So again, Autumn Goodness is $30 for the stamp set only. $77 is the stamp set and the dies. Add $14 onto that for me to mail to you. 6 cards, 3 designs, 2 of each. Deadline is September 10th. Okay, let's get to crafting. All right, I haven't even opened this up. So I took it out of the plastic, and that's all I have done. All right, so we have Pacific Point is our color. So I will grab my Pacific Point stamp pad. And, we are going to have a shaker card. All right, so Hello Pumpkin. The September kit is Halloween / Thanksgiving themed. That will be up on my blog a little later about this here. All right, so let's open this up. Okay, scissors. So I still have more salsa to do because one double batch is not quite enough for my family. We love our salsa, but I won't be doing anything till next week because, as I said, I am busy with my Stampin' Up! Leaders Summit the rest of the week. All right, so here are our instructions. So World's Greatest, so we've got one that says Coach, you deserve a medal, and you're the best. So I'm going to have fun coming up with something alternate with this as well. Oh, I like this pattern. All right, so what all do we have here? Oh, look at the envelopes. How fabulous is that? So we have the 3 styles, 3 patterns. All right, so let's see if I can see better like this. So we've got you're the best, you deserve a medal. So you would be you're the best teacher, kid, friend, coach. Number 1, World's Greatest. This calls for a celebration. Oh, I like that. Okay, and this here would be your ribbon for a medal. However, I'm looking at that and seeing a flower. We'll see what I can come up with for the alternates. So, okay, we've got window sheets for the shaker card. And we've got our already laser cut. And then these are just white. Your desk is never quite big enough when you are unboxing something like this, is it? Trying to get everything organized. And then, of course, here's our shaker with the stars. So we've got 3 shaker cards. 2, and here's the other pattern here. 3, so we're going to do 1 of each. So 1 of these. 1 of these and 1 of these, and put that off to the side. Then we'll need one of these. We don't need any more than that. One of these. Okay, and then move that out of my way. So how is everybody doing? Okay, so this is freaking the camera out. So we've got our gold elements, the trophy, and then we've got some laser cut vellum, a few sheets of that, and then of course our labels to stamp on. So let's see. So let's use one of these, and I will not use Coach, and I do apologize. I'm the only one here today, and Maisie, I took her for a good walk this morning, but she is very noisy today. So I'm hoping that her being upstairs, it will not be too awful loud for you guys. Hopefully your fur babies aren't distracted by my noisy girl. Alright, so World's Greatest, this one here, and that's going to fit on there. I'll straighten it up in a minute. So let's do friend on there. So what else do we need for this one here? I think, is that it? All right, so now because we are photopolymer, we need the Pierce mat. However, I need to use my grid paper first to straighten that up. So as a reminder, I will not be live on Friday. However, I already have a video and blog post ready to go at 6 a.m. on Friday. So be sure to check that out. So now I'm just going to reach over and clean these on my chamois over to the side. So we need one of these. So I'm looking at this image here. So I need that. I need one of these. And I need two of these. These are beautiful. And I'm going to be honest, I am only, I believe, going to use this trophy just the one time. It's not my style. However, everything else is fabulous, and I will totally find another way to use. Do they have photos on the back? Yes. So on the back we've got, like, for those that are going back to school for a teacher and that. I like this. This calls for celebration. That is awesome. As my children are all adults, they played sports all throughout school, so this would have been totally handy. back in the day. And then, okay, I'm just organizing all of my stuff here. All right, so okay, I'm going to bring my ribbon scissors in. Hello, Tammy, how are you? How is that little grandbaby? And I'm just taking and trying to flatten that out. So, oops, let me snip that. I don't want those fluffies on my stamp. So, a big ribbon like this, to get it flagged on the ends, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half. And then from corner to corner, you're just going to, from the one corner here, angle in, whoops, snip, and there you have your flagged end. So we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. With ribbon, this is so much easier to do it this way than trying to figure out. So, corner in, angled slightly, and there we have our flagged ends. Oh, I didn't do such a good job there. Let me redo that. I missed that. So, there. Now look at all this ribbon fluff. Hopefully it didn't get all over my stamps. Okay, so that is done. Now we need one of these little. Now this is going to be tricky, so let me reach over and grab one of my scrap pieces of paper because I want to stamp first on something else to make sure that I have a nice stamped image, and I do. So I am going to make sure that I am in camera view, but bring that down just a bit so that I can see. Hopefully that's centered. Here we go. And then I need this here. Hello, Wendy. How are you? Thank you for joining me today. All right, so now I am going to do the exact same thing. Stamp that first in on my scrap paper to make sure that I have good coverage. Hold my breath. Oh, he's listening away. How nice. Baby snuggles are the best. Okay, so let's get my take your pick tool here and poke out my little that one. There we go. This too, if you cut this off, doesn't that kind of look like a garden urn? Just saying, my mind is working here. All right. Don't think they're really the style anymore, but back in the day they sure were. Okay, so we are going to start assembling this stuff together. So we need, there we go. Now, the heat of my hand did not flatten this out. You could take a cool iron to this to help flatten that out, but if I put some tape across, it's going to hold it. So what I'm going to do for that is I am going to run some of my Stampin' Seal, and I have found the trick with this is, I'll show you, angle it up higher. This is very sticky. There's some Maya hair stuck to that. It is very sticky, so I start up higher, go straight across, and I turn it back so that I'm angling my hand to cut that edge of the tape. So again, straight across, angle, and that way you don't get those long, gooey bits to gum it up. All right, so then we stick this on. Oh, I'm a little high on this side. And there our ribbon is on. That's not going anywhere. Makes it so much easier if you do it on the cardstock instead of the ribbon, I find. Okay, so now this is going to go here. I always like to lay it out first to kind of plan it. Oh, should I have my, I think these should be underneath here, so we'll just adjust that in a moment. Because, as always, Marcy did not read all of the instructions. She just looked at the pictures. Okay, so it's going to go like that. So, that is easy enough to do. All I have to do is peel this up, stick them. Ta-da! They are stuck. All right, so then, because this is going to cover, because you know how glue shows through vellum, but when you're looking at it like this, because these areas here are going to cover, so I know these two leaves right here, just to help adhere it just that smidge more, I can just lift this up and add a little dot of glue there just to help secure it, and a little dot of glue here. And there we go. Okay, so now I think this is supposed to be popped up on dimensionals. And I'm sure that, yeah, there's dimensionals in here. However, let's just grab some of my own. Start a fresh package of minis because they're the exact same size, and rather than cutting down, I don't want this to sag at all. Yes, I use a lot of dimensionals. I like dimensionals. Can I say? All right, so and I'm going very gently. I'm not going hard to poke these off because I don't want them to, my pokey end, I don't want it to go right through, because it will if you use too much pressure. Come on. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. All right. that it? Nope, this one here. Alrighty. So we are just going to have this just like that. And there, that element is on. Now, our stamped friend. Now you could also, instead of having this label here, you could stamp directly on this. Make sure I'm straight here. Is that on there straight? Yes. All right, and I'm not going to pop this up. I am just going to run a little line of my adhesive there. Make sure that's on straight. Yes. Okay. So now I need to open this to get a few stars out. So all right. Rather than shake them all out, I'm just going to take your pick tool, the putty end, and I'm just going to slip it in there to grab my stars here. And it looks like they've got 5. So, come on. I don't want to mess with all these stars everywhere on my desk, so. All right. So, let's figure out where we want them. And then I think that looks good. So we are going to take, I think I need to turn my tip to get a bit more putty out. Oh, this one might be just about done. So is everybody's week going well so far? I hope so. No, I have not had to replace my sticky part yet, Jeannie. But I know a lot of other demonstrators, when I've watched their videos, they use the sticky part to get their rhinestones and that off of their, off the whole sheet. And I don't do that. I use my pokey doodle end, as I call it. So yeah, so this is my original end of the putty. All right, so fold and burnish that. And then, okay, so then we just have to adhere that to this. Cute card. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. So here we go. Easy peasy. I love these colors. All right. So there is card number 1. Cute. Okay, so card number 2 is this one here. Let's pop this out. And it is this one here. And looking through all of my piles of stuff here. Okay. And then where is that? Okay, that must get stamped onto one of these then. And then we need 2 of these. So you have to be careful when you're popping these out. They are delicate, so just be gentle. You don't want to rip it. One and we are quickly coming up to September 1st. Jeannie, you are the host for September's In Color Club. So don't forget, you need to tell me what you want for your host rewards. That's always exciting, getting something for free. We all love free. All right, so then we are going to move all this out of the way now that we've got our elements that we need. So clean my stamp and find our sentiment. You deserve a medal. I'm not sure that I will use this, but let's make it up anyway. Okay, let's bring back our piece here so that we can stamp it up. Okay, that one looks like it's stamping good, as does that. Okay, so move that off to the side, and then so what I'm going to do is, because we're stamping on this, I am going to stamp the You Deserve a Medal right into the center of that, because I want to make sure that I do not stamp it too far down. So because you want to make sure that you're not stamping your image too far down, right? So if I just put that there, so that I can kind of eyeball it and figure out my spacing and placement. So I know that if I bring it down about there, so that should be okay. Hopefully I didn't stamp too high. All right. Okay, so pop this out. This looks like it almost could be a Venetian blind. If you were to snip this off here and then that, can you see that? Or a tag sticking out of a card out of the side. All right, so now this is the base we use. Fold and burnish. And then, so we go. We're layering it up like this, like this. Actually, I stamped it down too low, see? I didn't do the best job, but that's okay. Pretty good. So it's going to go like that, and then under here are my, so then this is going to go here, and then the other one is down here, like that. They're going to overlap a slight amount. So, let's glue this. So take this, lay it, center it. Am I working my way down? I'm thinking I am. Let me bring that up a little bit more for you. There, I think I was a little wonky there. Okay, so now we are going to again, this is over here like this, so let's put just a couple dots of glue here. This is going to cover like that. So that one, and then a few dots here. And we're overlapping slightly. Okay, move that. Let's put some glue here. Making sure that I am centered on there. And I am. So now we're gonna, a little glue there. And liquid glue gives you that little bit of playing that you can scooch it one way or another. Okay, and now let's grab our dimensionals and put some dimensionals on here. All right. Yes, that's a lot of dimensionals. Come on. That one does not want to come off. Maybe I've got too many on here. It's getting too thick of the backings. Now you wouldn't have to put the dimensionals on if you didn't want to. You could easily just glue it flat. Remember, it's your card. I like to try to somewhat make them the way they have in the kit, the one card, and then I go from there and create my own. All right, so scooch you over just a bit. Cute. All right, and my bag of stars. And oh, well, that's not going to work now, is it? Silly girl. All right, 1, 2, and 3 up here, and 1 and 2 are going to be over here. So move that again out of the way. Alrighty, so let's go 1 here, 1 down in here, and 1 right there. That seems, oh, there's a couple. Thought it seemed thick. Can you see that? There's a couple stuck together. So I thought, that feels a little thick there. All right, so then 1 there. And then we will go what about like this? There, I think I like that. All right, so again, one, two. It's funny, my kids commented the other day when we were playing a game, we were playing Skip-Bo. Don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but I've taken to talking to myself out loud all the time. And when we were playing Skip-Bo, they were laughing at me because I was counting out loud as well. And my son says, you know, since you started doing more videos and lives, Mom, you talk out loud to yourself all the time now. I thought that was quite funny. Yeah, so there is number 2. Super cute. I can already, my mind is working, thinking of different ways to do them. All right, so this is number 3. So let's fold this. And burnish. All right, so this is our frame that is going to go on here. All right, so this is going to go cover the front, and it's going to go on this, like this. Then we need our window sheet. All right, so we're going to adhere that like that, and then over that. So I am, to start, I'm going to use, actually this would be perfect with the Seal Plus. And this is a little different. It comes off, can you see? I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. That it is little perforated strips. So it is a little, yeah, I'm looking at the replay and it's not really showing. So it comes off. I'll be able to show you this way. So now, can you see that? So that is the Seal Plus. It comes off in perforated strips. So I'm just going to add a few to the corners here, just to make sure. And come on, it's wound back too far. There we go. All right, so let's put that over top. All right, so now, although we no longer sell this, you could use a drier sheet, but I still have my Emboss Buddy, and I will not get rid of it. So I'm just going to go over that window sheet for the static. So I'm going to first peel this and stick this. I should stand up for this. I'm going to, for me, I think it's going to be easier. Did I stick it on right? I think it's okay. All right, so I'm also going to take and throw a little of that in there just so that it doesn't stick to that. And let's see here. Oh, my tummy is telling me it's getting close to lunchtime. I do apologize for that. A growling stomach, gurgling away. That's not pleasant to hear. It's kind of funny. All right, you could put a lot or you could put a little. Let's just go just a few more there. All right, so now we are going to take and oh, and now my fingers are stuck. There we go. Okay. These things are, it just wants to keep sticking down. Before I'm ready, I get close and it, there we go. So now there's our shaker. All right, so now let's do the rest. Okay, so we need to move you out of the way, and we need to bring in, we need a You're the Best, and we need some ribbon, and 2 of these gold. We need 1 of these. There we go. And then again, we're going to need to cut and flag our, coming out here. We're going to have to cut and flag our ribbon. So let's move you out of the way. Pull out my You're the Best. And another block. Okay. Clean it. And I've already cleaned my ribbon, but I'm going to come in and I'm going to make sure. Okay, that's stamping well. And that's stamping well. All right, so we are going to hopefully I can get this. Hold my breath there as I was lining it up. Wow, that stamped beautifully. Okay, and then a You're the Best. And I think I might be a little sideways on that. Nope, I think that's okay. Okay, so now let's assemble this. We're going to go like this, this, move that out of the way. Okay. So these would make great Father's Day cards as well, don't you think? I sure do. Whoop, now I got glue on my hand. Lift that up to make sure I'm okay. Even all the way around, centered. All right, so now we need that out of the way. Bring in our card base. So this is going to be here. And then we're going to go, what I do with my scissors are over here. Actually, we might as well. What I'm going to do is fold it in half. And is that going to be? Yes. So right at that seam. Okay, so again, we are going to do that trick of folding it in half, and then there's the one side done, and fold it, making sure our corners are together. And there's the other side done. So, okay, we are going to take, oh no, am I getting, I've got ink on my hand. And those dark inks are hard to get off. So now we're going to take I'm going to take my seal. And did I do that? Yeah. So then, making sure that they're even, stick that. Does that? Whoops, I forgot I'm supposed to put my gold in there too. Ha ha. Just one moment. Oh, here they are over here. So, oh my goodness. All right, so we're just gonna 1, 2, and peel that up. And am I in camera view? Let me bring that up a smidge. And you're kind of crooked. You're not centered, so there we go. There's the one. And there's the other. Okay, so now let's just give you just a smidge more. So now we're just going to have this so that it's sitting like that. Push that down just slightly more so that we are pretty even. And then stick that on. Oh, you're too high. All right. About there, I think. Yes, all right, so let's add some seal right there so that it will stick to itself. There. That's better. And now we are going to use some dimensionals to pop this up on top. So and one right there. And let's just put, because I've got some seal here, I'm going to put one there just to cover that. And we're going to bring that up to the top. This could be a little lower, but that's okay. And there we have it. 3 cards done just like the paper pumpkin instructions. So let's bring in the other 2 cards. Move all this stuff out of the way. So we've got 1, 2, and making sure that they're all in camera view. 3. What do you guys think? Hello, Stella. Thank you for watching. All right, I've been on here an hour. My goodness. So that is all for me today. Oh, I've got some snippets there. I hope you liked today's paper pumpkin kit. I will definitely be doing some alternates when I get a chance. So, and then I gave you a few tips along the way as to what I was thinking. So let your imagination go wild and try to come up with something different to do with this. So thank you so much for watching today. Please share my video. Sharing is caring. It's how I reach more crafty friends. And don't forget about my September class to go. Alrighty. I will see you next week. Remember, Friday will be a recorded video. I'm going live at 6 a.m. So be sure to check it out. It is an awesome project that I have for you. All right. Thanks again. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of the week. And I will see you on Monday morning at 10 a.m. Bye for now.